Hello and welcome back to another video, and this is a quick video that I just wanted to do. I literally found this news out today. I've just got home from work and I'm here to report it to you. So the details have come out, and you can see through this article here, which is on siliconera.com, I believe, and I will leave the link to this the original article in the description. That details leading up to patch 7.0 are just a month away. We are already moving forward from Endwalker into whatever the next steps are going to be, which is kind of crazy, especially for me, being someone who hasn't even finished Endwalker yet. So let's go through this and see what's been said. So it says, during the Radio Mock Station broadcast, Final Fantasy XIV director and producer Naoki Yoshida said information regarding future updates that will eventually lead to patch 7.0 will be revealed in late February 2022. Late February, so we're looking at about six weeks-ish. Additionally, he mentioned that Thancred and Kryl will be prominent figures in the upcoming story updates. So what we can take from that is, so these upcoming story updates in late February, so in about 6 weeks, I assume that we will see maybe a trailer leading up to the next patch, which will have MSQ story in it, or something along the lines of that, and that will heavily involve Thancred and Kryl. Now, unfortunately, because I've not played through the entirety of Endwalker yet, it would be difficult. Well, I would like to speculate on what that could possibly be, but unfortunately I don't really know yet, but we will find out soon enough. You should also notice that there will be several drastic updates that will be coming to Final Fantasy XIV leading up to the 7.0 patch. However, he did not elaborate as to what that could potentially be, or when players could expect to see the 7.0 update. Okay, well, I assume we'll see the 7.0 update when the next expansion comes out. I would guess, but the actual 7.0. But drastic changes, what could that mean? So in terms of, so he says that Yoshida also noted that there'll be several drastic updates. Which is quite a prominent word to use, drastic. So this could mean several things. Like, we're talking about, housing in Ishgard and the Island Sanctuaries, or we're talking about more structural updates to, like, the servers, as we know they have been having issues right now, or to, I don't know, the engine, maybe. I mean, drastic updates to the story, to the characters. I mean, I'm sure there's already been enough of that already. Please, also, no spoilers in the comments, please. I guess only time will tell what these are, but I guess the most exciting thing about this is that we will not actually have to wait that long to find out what these things are. If I was to predict, it would be what these updates will be. It will obviously be Island Sanctuaries, but I reckon it'll be being able to visit on the world centers will actually come through into the game. Possibly now that we're moving away from the PlayStation 4 era and we're moving into the PlayStation 5 era very slowly, unfortunately, but we are moving into that. Then maybe there'll be engine and graphical updates to accommodate for the next generation of the game. And I mean, that would make a lot of sense as we're moving into the next step of the game. Okay, I'll carry on. The Radio Mock Station broadcast also featured a few bits of developer details regarding major NPCs that appeared in the Endwalker expansion. The broadcast is roughly 4.5 hours long. It features screenshots submitted by players during intermissions between individual segments. It is immediately available to watch through the archived YouTube broadcast. It's also on this article here. However, it's currently only available in Japanese. It does not feature English subtitle options. Yes, I won't be watching that because, one, I don't understand what it says, and two, just the fear of it having a story spoiler involved. What is this? In January 2022, Square Enix rolled out the Final Fantasy XIV 6.05 update. This patch involved the inclusion of new Savage Raid content. Additionally, new armor pieces are available to obtain through the update. These include Tombstone gear. And Final Fantasy XIV is available on PlayStation and PC. At the bottom there. So yeah, I guess the main thing to take away from this, and the exciting thing to take away from this, is that we're only basically a month away from finding what the next step is going to be. I honestly thought that we were going to be sitting with the end of this saga for a lot longer than we actually are. And we're moving away from it very, very fast. Well, not very, very fast, but we're moving away from it already, and that gives me a lot of confidence as a player of this game. The content will be ahead. There's going to be a lot of content ahead. And also, I'm very excited to see what these drastic updates are that will be coming. I can't imagine that he's talking necessarily just about story. I think he must be talking about actual like gameplay and upgrading the game, and maybe game modes as well. Or we're also having to wait for the PvP game mode as well. But I reckon, like, when Yoshida says there's going to be drastic updates to the game, that's something that's very interesting, and I would love to know what you think these updates could possibly be. Leave it in the comments below, speculate what you think that they could be, because I'd be very interested to hear what you have to think. But otherwise, unfortunately, we will not know until it comes out. But fortunately, it's coming out a lot sooner than I predicted. But anyway, I'm going to leave this here. Thank you all for watching. If you like the video, please do give it a like. Please do subscribe as well. I'd really appreciate it if you do that. Otherwise, I hope to see you in the next video, and I hope to see you in my live streams on Twitch as well. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye-bye.